Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 10 of Vampyr. We're going to just dive right into it. Just get going. We all know why we're here. We all know what we're doing, where we ended off. It's all good. Okay. Where we ended off, we were just starting to talk to the twins there that were copying everything together. Because even though I said I'm going to be concentrating on the main storyline, it's more, I'm still going to talk to everyone that I come across and all their conversation. Because I'm still interested in that stuff. It's more, oh. I used to be over there a bit more, wasn't I? Oh, okay, yeah, I was right up over here. It's more I don't feel like running around the whole freaking place anymore is all. Okay.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Well, not much happening over here.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
One down, one to go.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Try to talk to your
Goodbye
brother,
for
damn it.
now.
He's getting away. Okay. What? There we go.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
In another life.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
Let's see. Within the city, already killed my sister. People at big hunts. I don't know anymore.
I don't know. I was born and raised in London, but I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you. Perhaps it's better that way.
Yeah, but how he answered it is very much. It's like, do like it. But at the same time, it's like, it's tough when you're forced to do a yes or no.
And what do you do?
When it's more
sir?
complex.
For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Oh, there we go. There's a clue.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're
I
doing.
think they've been mesmerized.
For what reason?
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr. Bacon.
Hello.
Goodbye for now.
Alright. They're done. Yay! Let's continue walking. Oh, hello there. Why is there blood here? Hideout! Ha ha! Oh, it's locked? Yeah, there must be a locked gate up here. You know what? I'm gonna go unlock it. The event that I needed at some point.
Elite! Elite!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Away with you!
Need some stamina. Done. None of that for you. Yoink.
Best turn
Or-
around if I were you.
What? Oh wow. There, that'll help me generate my health, stamina. Ooh, good, more shotgun shells. Excellent, excellent. What's this? A nice little manor. Can I go inside? Is this... well, this might be the Aloysius Dawson Manor, though. If that's the case, I don't want to go in quite yet. I'm looking for side gates. I just know I'm going to forget otherwise. Unlocked! Ha! Take that. Alright, now I can get in here from Whitechapel on this side. Would be down over this way. Oh, just a different way in. Eh, we'll do it.
I'll put an end
Slurp, slurp. It's taking me so long to swing. There we go. Oh. I thought there was going to be a cool little place for me, but no, it's just a teleportation zone. To jump up really nice and quick. But I'm back here again. Right. Oh. Well, this works out. I made someone.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard.
Ooh.
And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I just outright I work for the Ascalon Club. Yeah, no.
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
Yeah, probably better that I chose that path rather than just coming out. I'm with your Ascalons. It's like, the who?
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
Why are you
Criminal.
I'd like to...
Then I'll write the name.
Oh, now we
What
got
can
the
you
one
tell
name.
me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions.
I
Especially
killed
when there's a killer on
Fergal,
the
so
loose.
there's no reason for that.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Yeah.
And what about the epidemic?
We
Smart.
both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
Neck
That's my main
wounds.
problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights
Better
ago.
not be Dorothea.
Louise Teasdale.
Okay.
It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to
Wait.
search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
Isn't that the
No,
woman I found?
but I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
What are you
I haven't.
Tell me.
She's a
Do you have?
No.
But I found her already.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Is that... more unknown people. Excellent. Oh, this is the sewers. Yeah, that's how I originally came up. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's go inside here. Shop. Alright, we're in a shop. We're just looting the place. Let's go.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as
Good
you.
evening to you
Always
as well,
glad
Mr.
to see a
Zeta.
former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
You haven't missed too much quite yet. I've finished talking to the twins. I ran around. I talked to the inspector. And now I'm over here talking to Carolyn Price. So just talking to everyone before I try going inside the actual mansion. Get a lay of the
Tell
land,
me
as it
about
were.
yourself, Miss Price.
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Ooh, they're both totally flirting with each other.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Come, be a father figure for my daughter.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known
Why,
for
hello
his
there,
philanthropy?
cracking
That was
bombs.
before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Yeah, the more I'm seeing this, hearing about this Aloysius Dawson, he's making me very leery towards turning him towards vampirism.
May I look at your
I
goods,
don't like
Miss
it.
Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need.
Alright, what kind of awesome... Ooh, rivets! I needed those. I think that's all I really needed.
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
It's locked.
It's locked. Interesting. Is there somebody downstairs? Oh, that would be her daughter, I guess. I wonder if there's a way to go down there and talk to her. She might come up at some other point. Okay, there's... Oh, wait, what? Oh, where do I have to go to... For this event. No. That had that little eye thingy. No!
This is despicable.
Oh, right there. Okay.
We should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go? Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive. For now, yes. But for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
I don't know about those two. They are odd. Odd birds. Oh, you two fleeing town? Right now? Right now? Is that what you're doing? Huh? Huh? Wait.
Good evening.
I'm talking to you.
Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to explain with mere words what I'm feeling. It's unclear, too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world is chaos. Men go mad, and nature itself runs roughshod over us all.
This is not the first time mankind has faced a deadly epidemic or a war.
Men kill each other, while nature decides to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
Nature is scary, especially with floods and tornadoes and all that, but the madness of men is nuts. Both of them. Which one's worse? Both can be extremely random. Both can be extremely deadly. We're just gonna say
Both
both
can
of
be
them.
disastrous, and a combination of the two merely increases their potency.
And what if they were just a sign of worse disasters to come? Something of biblical proportions, I wonder.
How long have you been waiting for this man?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for him for ages. Perhaps it is my role in life to wait for him. Not a pleasant thought.
It could be dangerous for you, waiting here all night.
That's quite true. But what other choice do we have? We are waiting here until we finally go.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Mr. Baker, I have met many strange people during my life, but you are definitely one of the strangest.
Really? I don't feel particularly odd or weird. All I want to do is leave.
Yeah, that
What's
got
wrong
me an
with that?
event though.
Why are you still waiting for this person?
What would be the point of going before meeting the man, as he's going to help us leave?
Pericles, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Perhaps it's time to leave. Perhaps we should stay a little longer. How can I tell?
And where exactly are you thinking of going?
In a place where I will finally have that feeling, to be where I belong. The world has to be meaningless chaos to make such a heaven plausible.
These
Goodbye,
guys are
Mr.
like
Baker.
useless. And it annoys me because this whole
Hello again.
I've gained
Dr.
nothing from all this conversation with them.
Tell me, how long have you been waiting here?
I can't say for sure, since I have no watch. But the night is still young, and I am not tired.
Is that the most honest answer you can give me?
Yes, I think so. Why does it irritate you, sir? Is comprehension really that important to you?
I'm a scientist. I try my best to understand things. I know the world has to obey unbreakable rules.
You know, or you want
You know,
the world
Mark,
to obey such rules?
I think if I were to try to eat this guy's soul, I'd be tainted.
I know one thing.
They're just
I do not understand who you are.
off.
And it's better that way. What kind of life would we live if we could summarize a person in a few words or a few lines?
What are you really afraid of, Agamemnon?
The
Give
problem
me
is,
something.
it's precisely what I don't know that frightens me. so I suppose I can't really answer your question.
If you finally manage to leave London, where do you intend to go?
A happy place, that's for sure. A place where I can smile because I know the next day will be better than the previous one.
Such a place doesn't exist. There are never any guarantees that tomorrow will be a better day.
That would mean I have no hope left, and I just can't accept such a conclusion.
Goodbye for now.
So I've just, I think, unlocked them fully. I'm pretty sure. Down here. Yep, full blood quality. That's everything. I got these two fuckers. What have I learned from talking to them? That they're waiting there for someone. That's it. They don't know who, they just feel like they gotta wait there. And they want to leave town. That's it. Absolutely useless. At least Camille, you know, something just not useful. For all the roundabout talking I had to do, I felt like I should have got more. Well, who knows? I mean, at the same time, as you say, maybe that's not something useful yet. Hey. Down here. Ah. Interesting. I haven't come across things that I can pick up. Wonder.
It's locked.
The crime of lost knowledge. Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. This is a fact, and I won't deny it. And that's precisely why we must understand what they are, sometimes who they are, in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavius Josephus? Conducted by one of us in 1548 when he finally encountered the creature in Spain? You remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by this vampire warmed our heart each time he read them? For they were all extraordinary windows to a past of which we only have glimpses. Well, Titus Flavius Josephus is no more, since the Vatican's hunters destroyed him a few weeks ago. With him vanishes unearthed treasures of knowledge about the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heartbreaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path of the Guard of Priwen is as criminal as it is barren. For each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts on the old vampires of England, instead of carefully and respectfully reproaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots with the immortals. They wipe an opportunity. The concept of great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills words and thoughts. From Drink at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Tolchi, Primate of St. Paul.
Jonathan Reed. Last we
finally.
meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you have not taken another life since your poor sister died.
Boom! Haha! So good. I wasn't sure if Dorothea was going to count as a kill, because what I did led to her death, but I personally didn't kill her. Although, technically I guess I did, because I'm the one who wiped her memory,
Can you read
but
the
yes,
cards
anyways.
for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Whoo! Why not?
Here is the money.
The Joker. A woman bent to obey and debase herself. A cruel gaze in the dark. A monster laughing at you.
being a billow? Oh. Oh, right, her! She was a weird person. Yeah, I noticed that she was the one yammering about rats all the time. Okay, well there we go. That 150 got me another clue.
Can you read
Find
the
out a bit
cards
more.
for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan.
Oh.
And open your mind.
No, no, I'm not paying
Perhaps
again.
later. What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then.
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing,
read
though.
it.
Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Most of it.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
You're on a path to redemption, Jonathan. But be careful. One single trip and you'll fall.
That doesn't sound promising.
Take this, young Ekon, as a personal reward for your
Ooh.
strong will.
Cool.
Keep following the right path and you'll reach safety.
Old blood. Nice.
I would rather not know. How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the truth. Pain will never stop.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars.
Bet you
Once
they're
upon a
founded by a
time,
vampire.
very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Black in his already black heart, eh?
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
Now, what I'm really curious about is I can't do my dash. Okay. Wait, there's another one? Oh, there is another one. Okay. So that one's released instantly. That one's released instantly. Released. All release right away. Noticing any differences. White to white. Maybe I'm not waiting for it to go down. Oh. Black. Black. See anything? White to black. I'm sure I'll probably read about it. Some kind of text or something later. Alright, now's the time to go find Aloysius Dawson. Let's see. I believe that was his manor up over this way. Fine. Oh, I can't use my blood thingy right now. Okay. Refill. There we go. Get all my shotgun shells back. Yep, looking good. Now, learning all kinds of good stuff. Look at that, only one serum left. Upgrades, were you fully upgraded? Yes. You. Perfect pre-win steak. No, you were not. Excellent. Oh, I need more aluminum. Okay, fine. This one. Oh, I'm off by 1 rivet. Alright, can I make aluminum from anything? Or rivets? Aluminum. Shards and powder, not quite. Ah! Rivet! And aluminum! Oh! Alright, let's start this off first. So from 624 to 672. This shotgun is all about that DPS. Steak, all about that stun. Beautiful. Alright. I now have fully upgraded weapons. Personally don't feel the need to sleep and upgrade myself right now. Oh, did I go out the wrong way? No, we're good. Oops. That was not wanted. To the mansion! Wait, there's something shiny? Oh, it was just a plant leaf. Dawson's Mansion. I don't want to turn this guy into a vampire.
Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Yes, just not this man. By the sounds of it, he would be an absolute freaking terror. Just looting the place. Looting the place. Oh, yep, he's in there. We're going to go upstairs first. Oh, make sure that all this money that's lying around is taken care of. By taken care of, I mean found a new home within my pockets. Plus, who knows, maybe I'll be able to find something on this son of a bitch.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. There are multiple ways to get down towards them, from the upper level as well as the lower. The lower level looks like there's a couple desks ahead. We'll just double check those first. Those way it doesn't look like we were rummaging around his house, which we totally were. I just watch he's dead. He's actually not alive.
It's
That'd make
locked.
my job a lot easier. Oh, that'd make it tougher. What if he's dying and then I have to choose between saving him or turning him into a vampire? Oh.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
Excellent.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold. So cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
We talk long
Who gave
enough.
you
Maybe I
the
won't
right
have to
to
do the
decide
choice.
fate of thousands of people.
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
Jeez. Exactly. You do one cough, you're immediately going to get thrown over to the other side.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
I don't want to kill him. I do not want to turn him into a vampire. I would rather try to charm him to forget his fear of dying.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
saw
fuck him up
myself in that coffin.
with that
Death
charm.
is painful for those who remain, not
This happened
for
last time
those
with
who have
Dorothea.
passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
So I think I just killed him. Or let him die right here.
It's locked, all right.
Which means there's going to be another pillar of the community dead. Your key. I don't know, it says he's healthy, he's not dead, so... Oh. Uh-oh, he's gonna be so mad at me. Gonna be so angry.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Oh, protect
Step
Pembroke
away,
Hospital.
traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decree.
Like, he has so many other vampire friends. I know, it's like, forget. Oh, hello.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers?
I agree.
Now that's a sight
Wait,
I wish
what?
I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Come on, guy. You took the sewers yourself just to get up here. Silly goose.
Lady Ashbury. You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate, and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness, and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths. Truths I have kept hidden for so long.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
We should tell her that we love her. Ooh. Considering how fond they are towards each other now. Let's see. I might be too strong. Do I want to tell her that we need to talk? Because that sounds just terrible. This could be the last thing we ever see her. Ascalon hates us. The hunters hate us. Let her last words from us, possibly.
Yes.
Say that we love her.
Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Alright, we gotta go Pembroke. We gotta go, go, go! Yes, Jonathan, just do a slow little whatever. Oh, right. Fastest would be this way, yes. Cut through Whitechapel. Oh, holy shit! This ain't no regular guy, this is actually a lord. Cracking shadows. I mean, if he wants to send all his people to die against me, okay. The fool. I'm a powerful Akon. I will leave the skulls be. We've got people to save. Was there anybody here that I needed to give medicine to while I'm here? No, excellent. Let's go.
Maybe it's time to see if it's...
Run, 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 run.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Let's see. Wait, what's this? Oh, Lady Ashbury does have new dialogue available. Let's go talk to her first. Who knows? Maybe we can enlist some aid. Oh, that would be pretty funny if the fact that I'm stopping to go talk to her ends up getting people killed. I'd have quite a good chuckle, yes I would. Let's see, so I need to go through there. Okay.
Let's pin it down!
Oh right, I can't open things while I'm in combat. There we go. I am enjoying this additional stamina. And we're almost there. I gotta make sure that my lady isn't being attacked. I tip my fedora and all that, my lady.
Over there! There's one of them!
You enjoyed that one, eh, Zichan? Gotta go get the little hat from my son again. It's his favorite hat. Wears it all the time, even when he's at home inside. Alright, Ashbury's mentioned. Well, there's no dead bodies everywhere, so that's a good sign. She's not staked up against the wall. I have to let her know that I'm an enemy of the people now.
Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed,
No.
we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget. She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
Indeed, she has. I'm glad you like her too.
Once this is all over, I will study the sewer skulls. I fear I have made terrible mistakes, founded upon erroneous preconceptions.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
I convinced Aloysius to embrace death as the ultimate gift of mortal life. I believe he found peace in the end.
The cost must have been heavy indeed. I am proud of you, my love.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand errand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
It is I.
I'm all right,
It is I, once
I'll
again.
find out what happened to dear Dr. Swansea. I fear for our friend.
Alright. I have a feeling that if I hadn't come here first to warn her, that may have triggered something where she ended up getting attacked and killed. And she's helped me, wow, geez, like pretty much ever since the beginning, so I think I'd like to keep her on my good side. Oh boy, we got a priest. Combat doesn't get me. Just going to dash past them.
Burn it, boys!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. This way. And straight. Oh, not backwards. Ah! Scary! Uh-oh.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here?
No! 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 Shit! There's so many of them! I was fine up until that son of a bitch went and used his damn cross on me. Whoa. Oh yes, I dodged it! Sweet, I didn't think I was going to. Oh, fuck me. Holy shit! I got hit with one crossbow and that gust of chemical and just gone. Woo! That damn priest. I hate those guys so much. Are my cooldowns done? This guy's drained, so I'll finish him off. Let me drink up from this guy. Refill. Oh shoot. There we go. Alright, that's 3 less people now. Alright. Oh, can I draw him?
Are you dead? Get them weapons ready!
I can absorb one more hit, I think. Perfect. Whoop. Nice. Alright. We're at a good spot. Let's hold him. And just start. Did it. Actually, I don't think we really need to go into Goswick's flat. Want to wait? Why is this? We will remove that. Okay. I killed the truck. I didn't kill the truck. I killed the people by the truck. Nobody around. Doors are closed. Windows are shut. Oh, I've got people down there. Maybe I got here in time. They were just starting to come out. Coming in from a side entrance, they won't know that I'm here. Yeah. I was expecting
Good
a
evening.
lot more turmoil.
Are you all right? I heard the hospital was attacked.
They were vampire hunters, and they were looking for me. Bless poor Dr. Swansea, they beat him, but he didn't say a word about me.
They hurt him, you say?
Yes, I hide in the shadows, but I've heard them.
What did they want?
They wanted Dr. Swansea to confess his guilt and admit to relations with blood drinkers.
I'll leave you.
All right then. So they're all gone. That's anticlimactic.
Good evening, Milton.
But I
Good
haven't
evening,
talked to him
Doctor.
yet.
Still trying to
He might
save
be missing
lives.
fingers and stuff.
Are you all right? I heard the hospital was attacked.
For months I said this day would come. We should have armed ourselves. Riots are
Selling
rising.
a shotgun.
The end is near.
I'd like...
Wise choice.
Right, we've got Milton's shotgun right here. You've got stuff. You know what? We're just going to buy it finally.
I know I can count.
Just to say that I actually have like every single shotgun out there. And I want to know what its damage can be. 576. This one is at 672. Yeah, nope.
Say the same.
Still like my Lupera. Alright, Dr. Swansea. Oh no.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Follow the blood trail. Okay. Into the roof? Those are handprints, so it's like he was walking. By himself. Just watch, he has vials of vampire blood down there. He's turning himself into a vampire. Oh! Boy, this looks like a big, wide open area. I sure hope there is not a boss fight. Almost every time there's been a big area like this, I have to fight something. Ooh.
Ultraviolet curtains and Ori Calvin powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what he did.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it. Just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Show some style.
Interesting.
Fight like a man. True light will cleanse you. Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Jeez. Ow. Things fucking hurt.
But if you're so innocent,
These damn lights!
I'll pin you down.
Zebra pattern. Oh shit!
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Gee willikers. These freaking lights everywhere. Ugh. Let's see here. Have that. Of course, always without the blood. I hate that.
Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Like, you just lost a fight. So, making me start right there again with no blood is such a handicap.
I know! It hurts, doesn't it?
Holy fuck, that light! That's ridiculous! And that's with my shield up, too.
Free wind prevails! Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Okay, back to full health.
Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. Show some style. Fight like a man.
Now, if I wanted to cheese this up here, all I'd be doing is just dodging like this all day. Whoop.
Come on, Reed. Try something
Waiting
else.
for my... just doing a couple hits like that. And then waiting for my shield there to go up. And... then go in. Get up. Oh, you little cock. Look at this bitch! Hiding in the little circles of light. Ah.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. True light will cleanse you. Will pin you down.
Hate it when my dodges put me into a light. Fucking Oh, these lights! They ramp up in damage like instantly. Oh.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
3 hits, and that's me.
Show some style. Fight up the man.
And the annoying thing is, there's no armor that I can be equipping, upgrading, or anything. The only thing you can do is buy more health. Rochi, the Overlord. Well, oh my gosh. I just totally forgot I have a Lupera that I haven't been using. Like that. Oh,
I know.
Oh, there we go. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Try something else.
No, you did not. Yeah, it only popped up once on for me. Anyways. Looks like you did it right. Oh no! I thought it was loaded. I'm so sorry.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to switch to my freaking stake. It wasn't letting me. Oh, you! With the shift of the screen color from me being so low health, I did not notice that the light was starting. The light of crappiness. Luckily, it doesn't waste my gunshots. Okay, let's get some blood first. Unless he just 2-shots me, that's cool too. That's cool. I have to stab, dodge, stab, dodge, stab, dodge. Yeah, rage quit. I'm done. Just done with this shit. Ridiculous.
If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Because it's bright. Why does poison hurt you if you're... Oh, for... These lights. You know what? I honestly would not mind this fight if it weren't for these fucking lights.
Your poison is...
No! I wanted to reload. See, with the Mary fight, I was having difficulties with that one because that one-hit kill scream. Sure.
Come on,
Well, I could survive quite a few hits from her, so it wasn't so bad. And I could refill on fucking blood. With rats.
Show some style. True light will cleanse you. We'll pin you down.
still. Not that I can do anything with him in the fucking light there.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
Like, what the fuck is that light? Look how big that is.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Wait, the lights are blowing up boxes? Stop fucking dashing me into the goddamn lights, you stupid camera. Yo! Oh shit! Did I just waste that?
I know! It hurts, doesn't it?
Oh man.
Come on, Reed. Let's try something else.
I fucked up and accidentally hit my shoulder button when I was ready to bite him. And that screwed me hard. Oh man.
Show some style.
It would have been great. I'd love a quick dodge back to dodge attacks. That'd be great. Be fun. Could do it. So yeah, Roach, you came just in time for the Salt Fest.
I'll pin you down.
Dodge, you motherfucker! You see, the thing is, I know I'm weaker because I haven't been eating people. That's fine.
Why does simple light burn
But
you so much?
just from what I have upgraded, I don't think that would really make much of a difference. All you can do is get more health. That's it. I mean, my abilities would be doing more damage. Sure,
Your
fine,
poisonous
whatever.
bite is useless on me.
Gotta love these lights. And he could just stand in there all day and fire bolts at me. And I can't unleash big combos on him because the lights come up like
something else.
No, you stupid dodge system! Fuck. Let's dodge into the lights, even though he's holding the joystick in the opposite direction.
Show some style. Fight like a man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, technically, I'm guessing there are serums as well that you can get or make. Well, it's awesome when they stun me with their blows, but not the other way. No, I heard that.
Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
Come on, you pussy, get out here.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Fire your fucking gun, you I'd Automod trip. Oh man. I know I'm telling you to fight like a man, but this pussy's hiding behind UV lights fighting a vampire. And he's drinking Sir King Arthur's blood to empower himself on top of that as well. So obviously he doesn't have faith in his King Arthur's blood.
Fight like a man.
Alright, time to beast mode it.
True light will cleanse you.
Stamina back
Come on,
up.
Reed.
Start shooting. Another light on him. Because fuck you, that's why. Come on, baby. Get out of it. There. I'll fucking get King Arthur's blood. Yeah, well, Sir William Martin. There's apparently lots of people's blood in this place, in this game, from like long times ago. Oh, did you see this fucker? He dodged back into the light. Like a little bitch.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
Look at me, I'm in the light. I'm so strong and powerful.
Show some style. You can't win this.
Ooh, that's a new attack. These fucking lights. Like, yeah, he's killing me a decent amount, but it's honestly the lights that are killing me the most.
Come on, Reed.
It does like
Try
tick,
something
tick,
else.
tick, chunk, 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 chunk there. Okay, clearly, my opening move has to do doing this. Now to stun him. Then, stake, stake, stake. Drink his blood. Shield. And slash, 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 slash. Will hurt me with my shield.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Alright, and then that has to be the opening to the fight. That gets me full blood and brings me to the next phase when the lights actually begin. Shooting this dickhead in the face, make him dead. You know, that would be fucking beautiful. I would. Oh my god, 2 fucking stabs in the face.
Show some style. Fight like a man. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
This is when the real shit starts.
Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Ow. A fucking shoulder charge from a quarter of the way across the room. It stuns me on top of that, does a shit ton of damage, and then another blow just to get me. Man, I have like auto mod on the lowest possible setting. And somehow you're still tripping it. I mean, that's like not even that bad. I'm confused. Alright, so it's that.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Hold him, regenerate my stamina. Another couple slashes. There we go. Fuck you.
I'll pin you down!
No, you don't. Not while you're standing in the light.
Show some style. Fight like a man.
Waiting for my stuff to come up. For him to, you know, get his pussy ass out of that light.
Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. Free will prevail!
One. Two. Fuck me.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
And held. That.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me. I know! It hurts!
Okay, done. No, you don't. Oh, you fucking gotta be kidding.
If you're so innocent...
Alright, that's it for that one. And now to finish him off.
I know! It hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, fuck me.
You down!
What is this shit? The amount of the fucking what is this lights everywhere? Oh my god. Hi slugheads. It smells awesome from his chest from a distance. Yeah, no, I'm not doing the bites to hurt him, it's just to get some blood to freaking heal myself. Oh no, and I have no more bullets. Fuck me. That's like my strongest gun. Let's get some more blood again. Pump him up, get my blood. Shield up. Shield's about to go down. Ah! I was expecting him to back off and do that lights a lot earlier. Get out of the light. Come on, buddy. Get out of the light. No, no, you're just going to cast it on yourself again. Oh, I forgot about that little slash that he only sometimes does, and other times does not. Wrong button! Oh, well. I'll just drink and get some more blood then, fine.
True light will cleanse you! Come on, Reed.
Save scum the asshole. Oh, it'd be tempting. Just for that shots because yeah, it was nice. Oh. Father Anderson from Helsing. See, I mean, I am also sitting on 10,000 experience. I probably could go sleep and... Oh, monkeys. I fucked myself hard now. Alright, but I ruined my combo that I like to do. still for a bit while I heal.
So close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
Come on.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
I'm just thankful I invested so much into my stamina, even though I don't use two-handers. Allows me to keep going around and around and around with no stops. Go ahead and get held. Shield and start attacking.
Come on, Reed.
One hit, two hits.
If you're so
One hit
innocent,
on me.
why does
Whoa,
simple
no,
light
no.
burn you so much?
Fuck me. I fucked up. I let my stamina get too low. That's my own fault. I cannot blame bullshit on that.
Take you down.
Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Let's go get some more blood. So I can heal some more.
Blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Your poison.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought I had enough space there. That was a waste of my shield.
I know! It hurts, doesn't it? Free wind prevails!
Regain some stamina. Health. Fucking light everywhere.
True light will cleanse you!
Long cooldown. Alright, alright. Almost down to half health. Of course, my shield doesn't block the light. Okay, get more blood. Bonus is so far it seems like his stun resistance isn't going up too quickly at least. So there's that going for me.
I know! It hurts, doesn't it? True light will cleanse you!
Okay. Now watch out for this room getting filled with lights. Oh, fuck me. Okay, there it is. Ooh, close one. My shield wasn't going up because I was getting stun locked. Because it's not like I can stun lock him. I can be stun locked. It's getting so close there too. The slow and methodical is working out.
Show some style. Fight like a man.
Oh shit, good to know. Okay. I wanted to see this time if I was missing out on damage by biting him when that
I
exploded
know.
because I don't think he takes
It
damage
hurts,
at that point.
doesn't it? Come on, Reed.
But no, that actually takes him out of the full thing there. The full stun.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me. If you're so innocent, why does simple life burn you so much?
Yeah, it's doing okay. Whoa, 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 there.
Freewind prevails!
I like it better when he charges at me with the sword. I find that a lot less annoying. As opposed to when he's sitting there firing his bloody hand crossbow thing at me.
Show some style.
Because at least then he sometimes runs out of the light to get me, instead of at times just sitting in the light for wave after wave. Whoops, I did not do that fast enough. Did he hit me 3 times? Oh, maybe that actually... I might have gotten knocked out of casting it.
I'll pin you down! Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. Come on, Reed. Poisonous bite is useless on me.
Stamina.
If you're so
Fuck
innocent,
you.
why does simple life burn you so much? Freewind prevails!
Okay, where's the next lights?
I'll pin you down!
Next lights.
Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
Oh.
Show off!
Okay, that's my shield. I'm gonna save my ultimate once again for when I need to actually start healing up again. Oh, fuck me. And I'm out of blood.
True light! Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Shield back. I'm out of the light. That's one blood shield hit.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
Oh gosh.
I know! It hurts, doesn't it?
Let's see, look, waiting for my opening. The lights are coming. Low on blood. We'll fill up on the blood. Got shield again, but we're going to wait for the lights to come on. See where they're going to be at. Of
Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
That was just to hold him still while I got out of the light. Shield's coming up in 3, 2, 1.
If you're so innocent,
lights.
why does simple light burn you so much? I know! It hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, fuck me. I did a different dodge direction that time. My ultimate is up right away. He's charging outside. Dodge immediately this way.
True light will cleanse you.
Trying to go a little more conservative here. It's too far back. He's charging shield. The lights just clicked on like right away. I didn't have a chance to get anywhere.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Ever seen one of you with that UV flashlight?
I know. It hurts, doesn't it? Show some style. Fight like a man.
I mean, like right here, he's on the other side firing crossbows from me, and there's literal shack all I can do unless I dodge through it, or unless I equip a pistol. Can I do that while I'm in the middle of battle? Haha, I totally can. I don't really have many pistols upgraded, though, is the problem. $89. Yeah. 89 is 89, right?
Come on, Reed. Try something else. I'll pin you down.
Stamina back. Oh, stamina back, stamina back, stamina back. I got greedy there. I got greedy.
If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Yep.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Show some style.
Alright, we reached this point once more. Lights.
Come on, Reed. Try something else. I know! It hurts, does it? Freeman prevails!
If I could stop him from turning on the lights, because he seems to turn him on, start a next wave when he raises his fist up. That's nice. Want the next wave? Yeah, okay, we're doing all right.
If you're so innocent, why does simple light but true light will cleanse.
Right.
Why does simple light burn you so much?
I want to get too greedy. Fuck me. Oh my god.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind,
Fuck.
your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
Not even if I turn you?
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Oh. Alright. Now. Sorry, Roshi, I don't even get the option to eat him. I can spare him, which, whatever, he's not going to change his ways. Or, I can turn him into a vampire. Now, I'm going to be his maker, but... excuse me. As we can see, makers don't really have full control over. So it's a double-edged sword. He's going to be the very thing he hates, but... And that could potentially give him an eternity to hunt down vampires. And he's now going to have the strength of a vampire. And all that stuff. So... he could then be an even harder person to be coming after us. Whereas if I spare him, he still has old age and all that crap to deal with. But at the same time, I'm sitting on a lot of experience. I wouldn't mind a little thrall. Let's do it. Let's turn him.
I'll make you a vampire. I'll make you one of us.
No! Kill me!
Prepare yourself, Hunter. You're about to be hunted, just like me.
No! No!
When I kissed my poor mother goodbye, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Consider this my kiss of Judas.
That makes more sense then, because yeah, he kissed his... Oh, okay, I didn't realize some blood from his lips and stuff got into her. I didn't think about that. Because I was always wondering how the hell he turned.
Welcome to the world through the looking glass.
Okay. We did it. So he's like way over here. Save it. It auto saves. Thank goodness. Otherwise, you rest believe me, I would be smashing that save button. Almost as hard as all those YouTubers always tell you to smash that like and follow. There is no actual save. I'm screwed! Power outage! No, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. I don't want to jinx myself, because Lord knows with my luck it'll happen. Oh, hi guys. And battery backup. I don't have that. Wait, what? Oh, Lord. I didn't realize a priest was there as well. And of course, he can easily just do that AoE blind whatever thing. That and I didn't have the health, nor the blood, for that kind of fight. Look, there's nobody here. Xbox is on battery backup. Those assholes still for telling me to fight. Oh, yeah, your whole gamertag thing. Clearly they just wanted you to get good. If you couldn't keep your gamertag safe, you didn't deserve it. Or something like that. Fuck off! Trying to kill your friend, bro. Yeah, no, I'm not letting you do that. There! Okay. I now have blood and health again. Oh, what I do not have, I did not pick up, was more ammunition. It would take change system. Active count and took it. I wouldn't know. I don't have this smacks box. Hey, wait, what? Offhand. Oh, whoops. Probably put that in the wrong one is why. Oh. 2 out of 3 schmeckles. Could cut through. Where's the fun in that? Oh, you son of a bitch! Right from around the corner. That's like some Call of Duty horseshit there. Around the corner, and then boom, there's that sniper that's been waiting there the entire match, just for you to appear. Oh, I just wanted to go inside, guys. You take your repeating pistol elsewhere. Let's come into the dark alley, my friend. My ult is up. Perfect timing, considering that I am now getting swarmed. No, not on him! I wanted on the big guy. I didn't even see you in the back there. Such a waste. Alright, Flailer McFlailerton. You hold still. Put on our blood shield. Off chance I need it. Stamina back. Apparently these guys don't get stunned by anything, they're just too strong. Ah, there! My lord. Not that they're hard individually, there's just so many of them when you're just dashing through the streets. Everyone never left them. This new headquarters. For some reason, it's not actually saying it aloud. Hey, buddy. It would be good if I probably put on a shield. That might be a really great idea. You guys are so beefy. Thank you very— oh, no you don't, bitch. No you don't. Woo! Damn! Ouch! Now the real question is Swansea a part of this? Shotgun shells! Fuck yeah! Okay. What about over this way?
I cannot enter.
Yeah, figured. Oh, hello. There was one locked door right over here, so that's probably where it is now that I'm supposed to go.
It's locked.
New Doris Fletcher's diary. Soon I'll be on the stage again, for my rehearsals are almost over. My minions are gathered around me, ready to follow my every command. Soon my audience will return, ready to applaud my art. The young, the gorgeous, my healthy audience. They'll return to their families, their beautiful houses, and happy lives, delighted by my performance. shocked by my disguise, touched by my grace, my infectious legacy. They'll spread the disease one by one, and they'll turn. And I'll be their beloved queen again, and they'll never forget me. And I shall have my revenge on the dirty trick fate played on me. Haha, wow, that's not going to happen anymore. Oh, I guess this had opened up before I had to come back here. Oh yeah, I had left right through the door while I was trying to run away. Didn't realize something had opened. I'm looking for information. Bro, oh, psh, it's probably that paper that's right there. You know, that's like shining in the darkness. You don't see me out here. So yeah, this one right here. McCullum's report. I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal, as painful and dreadful as it was. My God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted by infecting all who would come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones, who has been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. Oh boy, and yeah, Harriet's got that same thing. She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theater, and how she turned into that monstrosity that the leech known as Jonathan Reed finally defeated. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I am convinced he is deeply involved with a vampire plague going on in London right now. I'm also convinced Swansea is his accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the Guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the Guard still possess to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better send some patrols to investigate about what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. It took me 2 days to parse through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful. Fruitful for once. Right. I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation and a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. This creature Marshall says he fought in 1666. This disaster that aimed to destroy London, it is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this, and that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment, if the Guard could at last find and destroy that old bastard. I believe what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666 and Reed the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature? I don't know, but those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping him. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy that evil beast myself, and then we'll deal with William Marshall and this disaster thing. Prewin will prevail once more.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
I've got a stage key. Unlocked. Oh, well, it says he's still healthy, so that's good.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Okay. Man, I hate those exterminators. There we go. That wasn't so bad.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
It's wrong.
I should find
Yes,
the key to that
evidence
box.
safe. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There, in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the Dus Astro, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. Primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name. The Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord, it took me more than 100 years to find the cure for the blood of hate. But I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. But if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
And the Vampire Knight. William Marshall, forget the legend about the man. The one most of you heard of, you lazy bastards. Forget the empty tomb in Temple Church. Forget the death of those among us who died trying to locate him. We, the guard, know that he is still hiding somewhere. That's the only fact we must keep in mind. Another small detail we need to keep in mind. This little fucker is clever. How many times have we thought we had cornered him to only find old dust and cobwebs? Marshall has been vampire for 1,000 years. We're no match until we change our plans concerning his hunt. So here are a few questions for you lazy bastards, and I want all of them answered before speaking of another great hunt to pin the leech down. Who helped him escape his den under Temple Church? We know now for a fact that a private contractor was paid to move a large coffin from the church a few years before we investigated the tomb. What exactly did the traders of Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss with Marshall when they met in 1785 in London? The report of this meeting has been burned, but witnesses remain of a request made by Marshall to access a specific book in their library. Why does the monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem linked to Marshall? They exchanged letters. She went in London to meet him in 1786, according to the Brotherhood spies. She tried to discreetly buy his castle in Wales in 1793, before fleeing when spotted by her fearless mentor Kendall Stone. See the pattern here? What happened during those few years? Why such agitation and activity? Answer these questions, my brothers, and you will find the path to our most eminent foe, William Marshall, oldest vampire of England to survive our righteous wrath. Let's see, interesting.
It's locked, all right.
Locked, all right. We'll find Swansea.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Getting you out of here. Here, have a sit down on
Don't try
the chair.
to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I believe
I
him.
trust you, Edgar, but the Guard of Priwen is onto something.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones
Has the
again
rabies
after
the
she
foam
fled
at
the
the
hospital.
mouth?
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
I made a mistake. But what is science if not trial and error? We both know it, Jonathan, we both know it.
What a poor justification for your morbid fascination and thirst for glory.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Let die, you deserve it. Embrace, I'll make your death quicker. Or I can turn him, thank God I haven't been spending all this experience. Going to turn him. I'm getting all the thralls now.
You are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
What?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then.
Really? Then why didn't he just drink that vampire blood? Hey, I forgot.
Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
He's making him bite the skin.
Enough!
Isn't she an incomplete vampire? Which she? Only able to make thralls? That was the Lord Ash, whatever his face. Hint failed. What? I'm guessing because he's a vampire now, I'm not going to be able to do anything else. Alright, there's my little autosave button there. And with that little bit, we're going to end the stream for tonight. So it's looking like we are at the end game here. I think there's only a couple chapters left, if not one, from what I recall. I know, just when things get really excited, eh? Exciting? I do feel bad. I spent a little bit of time on that boss there, but such is the way of things. So anyways, I hope you have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I will be streaming again on Wednesday, and we'll see how much further we can get. We're cruising through this now that I'm not worrying about this side quest crap. Ugh. Yes, I know. Go away, phone alarm. Alright, anyways, have a good night, everyone.